My camera angle is a little off, but that's okay. It's just too much work to adjust it. Have you ever heard of the Chinese bamboo tree? This is a metaphor that's used over and over again, and with good reason. Now, the way the Chinese bamboo tree grows, I think it's a 5-year. It takes 5 years before it starts growing. So you water it and fertilize it for the first year, nothing happens. You water it and fertilize it for the second year, nothing happens. Third year, nothing happens. Fourth year, nothing happens. The fifth year, in a period of 60 days, the tree goes from 0 to 90 feet in 60 days. Now let me ask you a question. Did the tree grow to 60 feet to 90 feet in 60 days or in 5 years? You see, when we look at people who've created businesses and all of a sudden in 6 months they go from absolutely nobody knowing anything about them to this huge, humongous, multi-million-dollar corporation. And we were tempted to say, oh, he got so lucky he or she got so lucky in 6 months, look where they took their company. What you don't see is the behind the scenes struggle for 5 years of working 90, 100 hours a week, not taking any pay, uncertainty, heartache, being tired, discouraged. We don't see that. We see the end result. I'm pretty sure you know who the Beatles are. And in an interview, the interviewer was asking the guy, because they went from absolute obscurity to superstardom in 7 days. They went from nobody knowing who they are to the whole world knowing them in 7 days. And this is before YouTube. So it's actually a big deal. This was just radio around that time. I think there was TV too, but mostly radio. And they asked him, how does it feel to be an overnight success? They looked at each other and like, what the hell are you talking about? For 1 year, every night, we played at the smallest and stupidest of bars and clubs and all this stuff. You'd think it was overnight, but we know the struggle. So the next time, and so what I'm trying to say is, whenever you're trying to create something, a business or whatever it is, or learn a skill, there is always going to be that huge period where you're putting in the effort, but you don't see the results. But we shouldn't be discouraged and we should still keep moving, because eventually it will happen. Sometimes sooner, sometimes later, but it always does. I want to know what you think, because I think this is an extremely important principle. You might disagree with me, and that's completely fine. Comment on the video below. I'd love to know what you think. I'll see you on the next video.